This episode was suggested by Huegon Official. Right, welcome to another EOS / Exploring Operating Systems. This is Ricky and welcome to FayeOS. This is another Visual Studio, whatever you want to call it, overlay, webtop kind of thing. Well, technically it is a webtop because most of the applications in this are actually web based. Spoiler alert, but yeah, I was actually recommended to do this, referred to it by an audience member. You might be shouted out at the start of the episode, I don't know. But here we are. This is FayeOS / Faye overlay. And here we are. This is the login screen. Something that kind of annoys me about this. For anyone who's probably watched the series all the way from the very beginning, you probably already know what I have a problem with. But yeah, I've got a thing for aesthetic design. In my own personal perspective anyway, everyone's got their own ideas and everything else. But something is kind of annoying me right now. I like the wallpaper. It's quite simple and it's conceptual design. All you need to do is just click on the user account and then just log in, and I'll love that animation there. There's an arrow to point you to, entering your account, and there's no password right now, I don't think. There's a power button in the bottom corner. I'll get to that in a minute, but notice something with the power button. Can you see what the problem is? Anyone who's been watching my videos for a long time probably know that I already have this problem, but look what's going on here. Some of the icons, well, especially this one down here, the arrow button, the enter button is what I'm going to call it, doesn't have it. But what does the power button have? It's got a boxy border on it. And yeah, I am not a big fan of that. Kind of annoys me a little bit, but yeah, that is one of the first things that I was nitpicky at when I tested this. Also, the welcome Faye, I'm pretty sure that's supposed to be welcome user or anything else, but Faye is just a default kind of text kind of thing. So 10:05 is what it says on the clock, and it's actually a 12-hour clock. Fair enough, that's completely fine. What could probably happen to make this a little bit better looking is if this is going to be a top bar. I am not a big fan of how it just cuts off like this. It looks lazy kind of thing. It looks as though these were just placed here as a second thought kind of thing. It doesn't look particularly nice, but I think it would look a little bit weirder, I think, if it was to be made transparent, like no boxes around them. I think the power button should be made transparent because it looks very weird. It's a circle icon, but it's got a box outer edge. It looks lazily designed. So either recolor the button so that it matches the colour of the actual button itself, or get rid of the border. So it actually matches with this button and makes it more consistent to begin with. And also I think this little thing at the top here, there should be a line going from here to here kind of thing to make it a little bit nicer looking. It doesn't look out of place or anything. Just because it's just been slapped on there and says that there you go, that is an interface. But yeah, that's a nice little design as well. So that is enough rambling for now. I'm just going to enter it. Just click enter when it doesn't work. Let's enter, and you just saw my desktop there. It's got a nice little fade animation. It's quite nice. Where's why? What? Yeah, I've already tested this, as you can probably know, but when I was testing this, there was a thing going on the top here. Now it's completely gone. But here, this is the desktop. It's got a nice, lovely wallpaper on it. It's got a nice grassy field with a tree in it. So actually quite a nice little wallpaper, I've got to say. Got this little kind of Mac OS style dock in the bottom here. And it is quite nice. All the icons are rounded, so that there's a bit of a consistency there. That's quite nice. One thing I'm not a big fan of the power button, and you can see here the power button. At least it's transparent as is, but when you go to hover over it, the square border comes around it. So I'm not particularly fussed about that. That's completely fine as long as it looks as if it's supposed to be there. But it's another one of those things where I just feel as though it looks as though it's just been plotted in there just as a second thought kind of thing. I think if this was a real operating system, a lot of people would probably go, "Nah, I don't like this. I don't like this." But yeah, I think there's another operating system out there, a Linux operating system that I've actually looked at before. You probably know what it is. There might be a future EOS in the works, but I think the power button should actually be a part of the dock to make it a little bit nicer looking. It'll look a little bit cleaner. Doesn't look out of place, or if it's just been shoved in and it just makes it look a bit more cluttered. I would say just take the power button, just plot it in the dock, look a bit a little nicer, even at the start of here. So it will go along with the about icon quite nice, and this is the about section. It is kind of reminiscent in its qualities, like FayeOS, which is what I reviewed back in season 1, and GRM. Basically, that is Visual Studio Operating System as a whole, but it's got nice little top bar, and you can drag the icon. You can drag the icon. You can drag the window about. That's quite nice. And this is where I was getting the idea to make the thing in the login screen a little bit more of a bar kind of thing. You can actually see it's got kind of bar look to it. I'm not too I don't really know if I like this or not. This kind of, I would say just keep it a little bit cleaner, just a little white window or something like that. That would be a little bit nicer looking, I think. I don't know. Down in the comments you can probably say what you think about this. But as is, I think it's quite nice. It's simple. It tells you what version you're running, the build number, and the owner is apparently Faye system, so I can't change that. I thought I owned it. I downloaded it. It's on my computer. But still. But you've got a little kind of Mac OS style icon. No icons. What do you call the buttons on the window? Basically, the exit and the minimizing button kind of thing got the same kind of like color scheme as Mac OS. So I can kind of see that this is actually based on several different operating systems and its likeness. Here is the browser. Now, when I saw this software, can you resize it? Can you resize it? No, you can't. I thought you could, but apparently you can't. But one thing I noticed in the design principle of this, because I saw this getting something like this getting developed. One thing initially was just like, oh, don't seem to be a fan of that. The backdrop of the window is actually an image, and initially I'm like, I don't think I like that. But when I started playing about with it, I'm just like, that actually works. That actually kind of works. It's got a kind of, it's like you can't really see anything in what's going on in the background. You can't see what the image is that is in the background, but it creates quite a nice little gradient kind of thing. Creates quite a nice little pattern in the window itself, so it gives it kind of nice touch. It makes it look quite organic and original. So you've got the maximize and minimize button. So what is the green one again? That is the maximize button. So it's a little bit not like Windows itself. In Windows you've got the minimize button and then the maximize button, and this it's the other way around. You've got the exit button, which does work. Now, one thing, is it here? No. Let me try something. Yeah, I'm going to jump straight to changing the wallpaper just to try something. This is the wallpaper changer. So, well, technically it's not just the wallpaper, it's personalization. It's change wallpaper, it should be personalization, quite a bit more than just change the wallpaper. You can change the little top bar thing here. Let me try Yes, yes, there we go. A problem when the software first starts is that it's now time starting how long the video's taking, but yeah, it's got this kind of little thing at the top here that's quite nice. I'm just going to change the wallpaper. There we go. Now I'm going to just show you some of the nice colours you can choose from. I'm not too fond of the black on red. It would make, I think for a vision impaired that might be a bit of a problem. I'll probably just say make it white on red, or make the red a little bit lighter. It just showing the icon here that it's supposed to be white on red, but maybe that's just a programming error. I'm not going to fuss too much about that. But the green, that is still black on red. Blue, black on red. Go to a lighter. Hang on. Aha! I've just found a bit of a bug here. Apparently, you have to actually select one of the black and white colours before you can actually decide what the text colour is supposed to be. So there you go. That is kind of weird. So if white on black, which is the black colour thing here, and then select another colour, and you've got the white on whatever colour you've chosen, go to black on white. Not black and white, black on white, sorry. And then the black text appears. That is a little bit kind of, yeah, that's probably just a programming bug. But it's got nice wallpapers on it. Probably choose a better quality image than that. That's a little bit dodgy looking. But I like this one. The kind of the sand dunes or sand mountains, what we call these. Maybe Egypt, maybe the sandy countrysides of America. I don't know. I like this little dock thing here. You can see the water over there, and an ocean with nice pink clouds. That's the best time of the night, I've got to say, when the sun's setting and the clouds turn a kind of like pinkish colour. That's actually quite a nice, beautiful thing. I've actually taken a picture of that out my window and I've actually used it as a wallpaper. Boring stuff about me out the way. I'm just going to set this. So here we go. So that back to the default, and then this one. I actually kind of like the way I've set the top bar, but you might not. I don't know. But yeah, that is that. And minimise that, the yellow button. So, something I've noticed that I don't know if it actually happened before, but when you minimise an app, it gives an indicator, a bit of an indicator, sorry, of that's open. But I think it should remain there when the app's open as well. But maybe that might make it a little bit cluttered. But there we go. So an arrow appears when the app is minimised, so it shows you, oi, you might want to close this, or are you running this kind of thing. And here we go with inconsistencies. You can notice here the calculator space here. I'm just going to calculate something. What is hello plus goodbye? Want to see what this? Nothing happened. Oh well. 56 plus 9, and yeah, it's black upon dark grey, so you can't actually read that. You have to actually that is a I can see that the design is maybe I don't know, if the developer ever watches this video they can probably clarify, but I think this software is supposed to be based on Windows 10 when it first came out. Remember when the Windows apps, the app system, Universal Windows apps is what I was looking for. Sorry, when that came out, all of the title bars on all those apps were white, as opposed to the traditional way. That's my flimming tongue's twisted. Had the theme color that was set back in Windows 8. You had like multiple different colors you could choose from for the start screen. It could be any different color, like red and purple, and you can have the desktop taskbar set to pink. But it just went to one color in Windows 10. But then you had this like white kind of title bar kind of thing. And certain updates, you're able to add the feature of setting everything with that theme colour. This is a little bit clunky in my opinion, for the simple reason that for starters, grey text, black text, pure black text on a dark grey background isn't really going to help for vision impaired. So when you're trying to make something simple, make it functional as well. Sometimes people make their stuff a little bit too simple. Like there's a lot of Linux distros that do the exact same. Make their software too simple to the extent that there's just like it's just like, how does this thing work? Or it makes it less practical. So I would say just keep it all consistent. Have this whole window white. Or maybe make the buttons grey and and make everything a lighter colour, and maybe make this white because it make it look a little nicer, I think. But yeah, it's quite a nice little design. Quite small though. It's kind of rubbing me up the wrong way that cancel sign is centre like that is but that just me being fussy. Never mind. That's just, if that's a guy's own personal design and that he likes that, that's completely fine. But so we've got a notepad thing here as well, and this also has the kind of which I've mentioned before is actually quite a nice design principle. The title bar, the title bar and the window box, whatever you call it, has got a wallpaper behind it. And as I mentioned before, it didn't actually, I don't think it looked nice when I watched the presentation video on it. But when I went to play about with it, I was just like, oh, that's actually quite a nice, unique design. So maximize, minimize. I'm going to test that. Maximize and minimize. And here are the arrows again pointing to the fact that the app is open. So this is a test text. This is text. But matter if I highlight it or just change the font, it'll probably just pop up with normal Windows 10 style dialog box, and I was completely right. This is text, and you can change the font. I'm going to make it Comic Sans just to annoy everyone. If I can find it. Sorry, I'm just going to find Comic Sans. I like to annoy everyone. There we go. No, that's not Comic Sans, it's Century Gothic. There we go. Conforta. There we go. There we go. You annoyed yet? Make that bigger. There we go. There we go. Fill. So that another Windows style dialog box. Yes. If I save this and close this off and then open it back again, yes, the colour disappear. Text fill. So I can make that very neon-y, very yeah, that's probably making people ill. I'll probably change that back. Nope. I'll invert the colours. I'll make it black upon white, white upon black even. There we go. I like the buttons. That's quite a nice little design. So you've got the black and white icons, and yeah, I like that. I like that design. So you can cut, copy, paste. Wait, what? Copy, paste. Paste. What? No word wrap? Are you serious? Are you serious, pal? No word wrap. It's a simple little button you click in. Sorry, I'm being a bit picky right now, but yeah, that. Fix it. But anyways, some things you can fix in update 2 or 2.0 or whatever. No, but yeah. Now let's go to pictures. Now there's some defaults here which you can't really make the window bigger, which is meh. Oh, I just realised that the window actually goes transparent when you go to drag and drop it. That's quite nice. That's a nice little thing. But yeah, you've got 3 simple pictures. What's that? Some kind of temple. Fair enough. Now I'm going to choose maybe a thumbnail. from the Channel 13 gallery. Maybe the Exploring Opera Systems logo. There we go. The thing is, it doesn't actually save. Here is some stuff you can watch. Please support this channel by viewing our lovely content. I error correct. There's some stuff that you've only just discovered that there's going to be some sneak peeks. What happens if I open an elongated image? This is actually from the web. No, that doesn't. That looks weird. But yeah, these are icons that we use for the website. The elongated kind of banner images. Updated thumbnails. There's my ugly face. There we go. Hello. Yeah, that is from the recent one-to-one that I did, where basically I just do a lot of talking to the camera and answer your feedback. So if you want to stay tuned for that, the next one's on Saturday. But here we go. That is that. You can see all that lovely stuff. Quite a nice little simple little image viewer kind of thing. Now, this is where we get to the interesting stuff. What is downloader? Ah, right. This is where I started getting to the fussy side of this. One thing that the guy who built this should have done is he should have implemented some kind of help system. Now I'm going to try this. No. Search, submit. No. This is a help system. A help kind of like a question kind of thing at the top here. Help. But the thing is, it doesn't actually tell you how to use it or how to use it kind of thing. And it may seem a little bit silly of complaint, but technically you need to understand, like, especially when you're on like Google and anything else, if you don't know how to search, you won't actually find anything you need. Music. Oh, that. Another thing is, some of the apps on here are actually open in full screen, so it's basically like a Windows 8 kind of thing. Another thing that's interesting is it's actually some of the windows are actually transparent. You can actually see the desktop in the background there. You can see the icons at the bottom. Now, this is going to be a little bit difficult because I need to try and pick out a song to play. I don't want to show everyone my entire file system, but because I've got quite a lot of copyrighted files and some stuff I feel embarrassed listening to. But that is me. So I'm going to try and rake up a song that is copyright safe, and also something that's no, I don't know. A lot of people question my taste in music, so. But I'll be back in just a second. There we go. I've picked a song, and I'm not really sure what it's supposed to be going on here. I think there's supposed to be some kind of like playlist kind of thing, like you can add stuff to a playlist, but don't know what else to do besides that. Oh, okay. This is basically the quote-unquote anthem of Channel 13. This is basically the default kind of thing that is used in all of our content. But here we go. The volume up and down system does work. I just realised no one can hear this. But that is that. So it's a nice little simple little kind of player kind of thing. I'm trying to think of my words, sorry. I'm missing my words. But here we go. That it's a nice little player, nice little music player kind of thing. Nothing too much to talk about here. It's got a simple play and pause function. Got the volume up and volume down does actually work. It does actually work with the actual volume up and down system. Yeah, that's quite fine. Let's add some more music. I've got some copyrighted sounds here. Bend sound. Hang on. Can you add stuff to it? Yeah. Enough of that now. So minimise that down here and just the exact same, and that is that. Now, mail. A lot of these applications are actually web-based apps. I think I've talked about that in the beginning, but some of these apps are actually web-based. Now, one thing that kind of annoys me, I think the guy who built this application, this software application, was a little bit biased towards Outlook Mail, because it simply just says mail here. If you're going to add Outlook Mail justify that that is actually Outlook Mail, because there's a lot of mail clients out there such as Gmail, Outlook, Yahoo Mail for those who use it. But yeah, you got, hang on, Dropbox. So a lot of the things are web based. You've got Dropbox and 8-Tracks. What is 8-Tracks? Why is it not opening anymore? What is going on? I think it's crashed. Yep, I think it's crashed. Yeah, it's crashed a little bit, I think. There's 8-Tracks. Probably using Internet Explorer, and I'm pretty sure Internet Explorer 6, which is what the base... Oh, for God's sake! Close it quickly, quick! Yeah, Internet Explorer isn't supported on many websites anymore, so 8-Tracks, nah. You can actually see it was actually a scrambled website as well, so... What is camera? Is that... Pixec. What the heck is this? Some kind of like online webcam or something like that. Why? Twitter. And Twitter does work. I'm not going to put in any details right now, but yeah, it does actually work. And you've got a little reload button at the top there. You've got the little Twitter symbol at the top there. Minimize. So yeah. Zedge. Another thing that's just like, what's the point in having this in here? Especially for the fact that you can't. I don't think that you can actually. Why is it's taking too long to load? But Zedge is basically, for those who don't know, is basically an app you can get for Android. I'm pretty sure iPhone as well, and initially Windows Phone, where you can actually just download new ringtones, new wallpapers, and so forth, and add them to your phone, or in many cases tablet. But I'm pretty sure yeah, it's just like, what's the point in that? Because you can't choose your own personal wallpaper to it. You can only choose from the top 5. So it's just like, what's the point in that? You know. YouTube, I can see a point in that, because videos you don't really need to worry about system kind of thing. But Alan Carr, Vroom. But close please. It's every day, bro. I don't even know how that song goes. I've got no time for the Paul Brothers, but video. That was a little bit slow. And yes, it's using the odd conventional Windows Movie Maker client thing. It's even got the flipping taskbar at the bottom. You could probably hide that because you've got a play and pause function at the top there. But let's open a thingamajig. Let's look at the Channel 13 N board. Nah. There we go. For those you probably don't know, that is actually from a logo, I think, from a particular I think it's a production company in Russia called VidTV, or Vid Digital, as I think it's called now. But yeah, that is that. Account update. To click update, start checking for updates. Update. It failed hard. But Faye, you can change your username, so I'm just going to change that to Ricky. No EastEnders jokes, please. Put a password in. I'm going to apply changes, please. Just apply it there, so that's fine. Apply changes and close that. Maybe as an additional kind of like add-on, I'm just going to close that. Maybe add a thing down here that'll make sure saying, yeah, your changes are being confirmed. Even just a little bit of text just at the bottom, just that appears when you click apply. That just says, "Oi, your new details have been applied. Stop clicking this little button and annoying us." But there we go. Now, as I've mentioned before in the video, there's quite a few things, especially this downloader function, Which I look at this, and I've tried using this with YouTube and so forth, and it just says type in your file here. It doesn't even tell you what you're capable of downloading. So it's like, what's the point of that? So that's something where a help function could be necessary. Even just a separate app on here. So you've got about. You can have help at the very end of the doc here. Maybe a little question mark saying help. You've got a whole list of help results you can choose from. What does this downloader app do? I need to know this. I don't know what it downloads. Does it download YouTube videos? Does it download from the dark web? I want to know. But you know, I don't really know how to use this application if I don't know what it's useful for. It just called itself downloader. So you know, justify what it's about. 9gag. I forgot about this. Oh, that's great. I like the background here as well. The 9gag background here. I got a new boomerang. I can't throw the old one anyway. Can't throw the old one away. These so-called speed bumps are an absolute joke. If anything, they slow you down. What? Fair enough. There you go. Go if 9gag was. I just made myself laugh. Oh well. Closer. But yeah, that is FayeOS. An interesting little piece of software that has just crashed on me. Hello, Microsoft Edge. Nice to meet you. But oh, for God's sake, stop it! No, I don't. No. But yeah, as I was talking about before, add a help function to this so I can actually explain what are some of the functions for. What does this help search function do? Because I've tried doing things like, you know, maybe add a function we can search Google. So maybe like if I search maybe YouTube from this, it'll go send me into Google, or many cases Bing. Add an additional setting onto there so you can set what your default search engine is as well. So when you do click on this, it will send you to either Bing or Google or Yahoo or something like that. And also, when I do search it and actually make it functional, so when I submit something, I can actually find what I'm looking for. So maybe if I search 9gag, I'm going to try this. I've not tried this properly, but we can try. No, it doesn't do anything. Or does it? No, not at all. And maybe as an additional thing, maybe if you click on the clock as well, maybe you could pop up a little application that shows you the time and the date and what day of the week is. That'd be an interesting little thing. But yeah, if there's going to be a help function on this, make it functional. And also, if you're going to have a search function on this, make it functional. So I'm just like, how does the thing work? Is it not even... If it's still under construction and there's some stuff that still needing fixed or added to, tell us there as well. Tell us here, this is under construction, some things may not work, you know, actually be transparent with us. You know, I don't know how to work this I can't work this if I don't know how to work it. So, but yeah, one of the things, this is one of my pet peeves, this application that I don't know how it works, so it's just like, why does it exist? That is one of the things that if you're, mind you, it's giving me help information saying you're connected to the internet, but it's just like, yeah, I'm maybe connected, but I'm just like, how do I use this application? But you know, that aside, it's a nice little design kind of thing. But as I say, there are some stuff where maybe add a few different things here and there, make a few changes. Like as I said before, the power button at the bottom here could be added to the dock, maybe at the start or the end, because it goes along with the help button. So with the about button even, there's even a help system here. Even just if you click on a little button that says help or something down here, and it will tell you something. How does the download application work? How does this little search function work? How do you change the mail system? Because yeah, change that as well, because yeah, there's more than just one Outlook, more than one mail system besides Outlook. So you're going to close, thank you. But yeah, enough bouncing between that aside, and maybe combine a little bit more kind of but maybe as an additional kind of thing, just combine the settings stuff into like one application, so all of this stuff shows up in a window. So you can change your wallpaper. What is it? Account. It's a bit disjointed to me, but it's probably just me. Account and update, and also what I was talking about before about how you can change the search engine that this runs on. Also, make it functional. What is it supposed to do? Is it supposed to open one of these applications? Is it supposed to open Google and search something for you? Add that. That would be an interesting little function to add to this. But that being said, I'm going to shut up now. I'm going to let everyone have a nice day, and I am going to end this session. So we're going to close this, and this also a nice little additional kind of thing as well is there's a little thing that blacks your screen a little bit. That actually, do you want to leave the overlay? It doesn't identify itself as an operating system, it just identifies itself as an overlay, so it knows it's running on top of Windows. So yeah, that's a nice little thing. It is nice. It is a nice little piece of software. Not too bad about it, but there are a few things that I think should be added or changed. But yeah, it's a nice little thing. So thanks to the person who recommended I look at this. And yeah, I hope the developer does update this to make it a little bit better, a little bit nicer kind of thing. But yeah, hope everyone who's watching this has a nice week, and I will see you next time. Bye.